The new Mercedes-AMG GT car acquires a lot of its minds and muscle from the SL Roadster. The new GT Roadster is longer, more extensive, and has a more extended wheelbase than previously, yet the large news is its standard all-wheel drive framework, something the AMG GT has never advertised. Purchasers can get any motor they need in their GT, for however long it's a twin-super 4.0-litre V8. The contrast between the GT55, which produces 469 strength and 516 pound-feet of force, and the GT63, which breaks out 577 horses and 590 pound-feet of force, will be heard and felt. We'll refresh this space whenever we've encountered either flavor. The new GT Roadster won't go discounted until some other time in 2024, however when AMG releases its freshest car, we'll make certain to take it Porsche 911 super hunting and report back. Recall what you cherished about the AMG GT and discard the rest. The updated 2024 Mercedes-AMG GT Roadster has a natural twin super 4.0-litre V8 power plant, however new trim levels and standard all-wheel drive. It's more drawn out, has a bigger inside, offers more freight space, and has an ongoing discounted date of mid-2024. The contrast between the GT55 and the GT63 will probably be a hot $40,000 in cost. Assuming that sounds like a huge hole in real money, consider the significant expansion in yaw to the tune of 577 drive and 590 pound-feet force. There's a discretionary bundle that adds carbon artistic brakes, which are greater than the standard wheels on the regular runner conveyance van. The new six-figure cars that preceded it, like the 523 horsepower GT, 550 horsepower GTC, and the sets of 577 horsepower GTR and GTR Master models worked out their power as smooth as cleaned marble. We expect something like that from the new GT Roadster, which shows up with two starting degrees of quick. Both the GT53 and GT63 utilize Mercedes' unbelievable twin super 4.0-litre V8 power plant and another 9-speed programmed transmission. The Mercedes-AMG GT Roadster GT53 produces 469 pull and 516 pound-feet of force, while the GT63 flaunts 577 ponies and 590 pound-feet of force. Mercedes has moved the motor situation ahead somewhat, so it currently sits on the GT's front hub line rather than behind it. The outcome is more inside space, yet this will probably forfeit a front to raise weight dispersion. All that pulled doubtlessly makes for a parched AMG GT car, however the EPA hasn't distributed its evaluations yet. To involve the last age AMG GT for setting, the past 577 horsepower AMG GT RS got 15 miles per gallon city and 20 miles per gallon throughway evaluations. The new vehicle, presently having all-wheel drive and possible more mass to pull around, likely will really do no better. The new GT's lodge is more extensive and simpler to see out of than the old Roadsters. The GT offers the choice of an all-encompassing glass rooftop, which covers a wonderfully innovative and sumptuous inside. Needing sports seats are normal pack on this significant expense. High-power stupendous sightseer, extra room behind the first column gives way for some additional inside freight room. There are back seats, however the absence of headroom and space back there considers them brightening. The fueled back hatches without hands, and the freight region it opens to can deal with two golf packs. A 11.9-inch infotainment touchscreen is standard on all AMG GT cars, as is remote telephone cell phone charging. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are standard, as well as a Burmester sound framework. A large group of driver help highlights will be offered, however the present moment it's indistinct which will be standard and which will be discretionary. Key well-being highlights are probably going to include standard robotized crisis slowing down with passerby identification, standard path takeoff cautioning with path keeping help, Accessible versatile voyage control with a path-focusing highlight. Mercedes-AMG's standard guarantee bundle is the most unexceptional thing about its vehicles, and it covers an essential 4-year/50,000 period without any laces or additional items. The GT Roadster's nearest rival, the Porsche 911 Super, offers a free planned upkeep program, though the AMG doesn't. Restricted guarantee covers 4 years or 50,000 miles. Powertrain guarantee covers 4 years or 50,000 miles. No free planned upkeep.